Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Are you looking for a way to make thousands of gold? Oh, well then, you're in the right video. But just so you know, some of these methods aren't for the weak. You gotta have no life, you gotta be afraid of the grass, and you at least have to have a 10-day streak of not taking a shower. Okay, with that out of the way, let's hop straight into the methods. Okay, so the first method that I'm going to talk about is the method for noobs, and I'm gonna put in tiers like the difficulty of the levels and stuff like that. I'm gonna put them in levels. So first off, this is the worst method. This is the method that's gonna make you the least amount of money, but it's the easiest one to do. So you gotta have this item right here, the merchant's ring, and so let's put this in. And second items you gotta have are the licht pants. So let me tell you this, the licht drops pants, it drops robes, it drops hoods, and it drops rings. It also drops some legendary weapons which aren't that good in value. It also drops the licht soul. So let me get, for example, like fighter's ring is one of the rings that drops from the licht. So let me get a licht pants and fighter's ring. So defeating the licht is very easy and it spawns a lot. So you find him very easily and kill him very quickly. You can even kill him solo. So let me go ahead and sell these items with my merchant's ring on. So the fighter's ring sells for 13 silver and the licht pants sell for 21 silver. So imagine like selling 10 pants, like 10 armor pieces, you get 2 golds quick. Imagine like you get also a lot of rings on the side, like them combined you get a lot of gold in short amount of time. Okay, so this is easy to do, it gives you money, it's a good method. I give this method a 7 out of 10 because of how easy it is to do. Also keep in mind though, you gotta have a lucky ring and golden fairy to like make this method useful, because otherwise you're not gonna get any pants, you're not gonna get any rings. So yeah, the first and the method for the noobs was this. Okay, so for the second method, you're gonna have to come here to Wayshire, and by now I'm sure all of you have already understood where I'm going with this. Okay, so black marketing in this game is not allowed. However, you can use Robux, buy people in-game stuff for golden currency, like in-game currency or in-game items. So as I was saying, like using your like Robux to gift people slots, race rerolls, slot race rerolls, using your Robux to give people these in exchange for in-game items is fine, because you are spending Robux on the game. And yet a lot of people are basically doing this already. So there's already a set price for these, and apparently the average price is 1 gold is 10 Robux. So 10 gold is 100 Robux, and 10 gold currency in this game is 1 race reroll. So for example, for 10 race reroll you could get 100 gold currency. So this method is the pay to win method, and it's really easy to do if you have money, but if you don't, it's impossible to do. So I just put it in there as a method because it is, in case you didn't know, in case you thought it was like this was banned, like this is not black marketing. Black marketing is still not allowed, and please do not do it, you will get banned. But like you're spending Robux and you're donating money to the game to get something from the game, so you're only in this game, inside this game, and that's why it's not black marketing. So yeah, that's it, like it for the pay to win method. And let's get on to the pro, how a pro earns his money. So for this method, you need to be able to like define, like find items of value, like what item is most sought after, like what item has the most demand for right now. So to do that, I'm gonna show you 2 ways. Okay, so the first way to determine what item has the most demand and most value, you gotta like use something like, I recommend the value list that we have made. Like as you can see, it has like 80 people, like around 80 people active right now, and this is not really the most active time, so good amounts of people are using this value list. And for this you also have to use your like braid. For example, today they just added an update where they made the ice dragon drops much more common. So for example, these were 9 gold each, now they're probably 2 to 4 gold each. 2 to 4 gold each. So also same for the Yeti, 2 to 3 gold each, and this might even be too much for them. So what I'm trying to say is just look at the values of every single thing. For example, right now Wyvern egg is also dropping in value. I'm gonna make it 200 right now because the percentage for the Wyvern egg is 5%, which is very high, and they might have buffed the percentages for it, because like 5% is the same as the Shizukari, which it drops as a katana. So yeah, the value is dropping for Wyvern egg as well. So with the ice dragon like items dropping in value, the armors of them are also dropping. For example, the Tundra Everwinter medium, we said it was like 500. Some people even sold it for 1k, but I'm guessing it's gonna drop to even 200 each. Like, mark my words, it's gonna drop a lot in value. So do not invest in Tundra stuff if you want value. Only invest in that stuff if you want to use the armor for yourself. So what you should invest in right now is the blood vial. So the blood vial, nothing happened to make the value of blood vial decrease. And also, while farming the vampire guy, you can also get other materials to craft the sanguinaire. So this sanguinaire is a new weapon right now, so the value of it is high. Is the value gonna decrease? Probably yes, but also it might not. So you can even craft a good weapon with it, and the value of the blood vial itself is very high. This is one thing that I recommend going for. And gold ore might decrease a bit in value with people like maxing the mining profession, because it makes gold ore be obtained easier. But however, the point I'm trying to say here is like, determine the item with the most value and then go for it, like farm it and then trade it for gold currency in game. So this is what pro players do. This is how you get money. So it's not all games, guys. It's not all games. You can't just go ahead, kill a few lists and become millionaire, guys. You can't just do that stuff and get 1k currency. How you think I had 700 currency? Everyone commented down like, make a money method, make this, make that. But this isn't the method I used, but like, there are people I know that made 1k plus currency with this. And the next method, that's the highest difficulty and most efficient method, is just trading. It is just trading normally. So I'm not just gonna say trading and like call it a day, but like, so trading like seems hard at first, but if you got a decent brain, if you can do maths a bit, you get better very quick. But it takes a lot of time, like, that's for sure. So let me like show you guys at the Discord how you should you should be doing when you're trading. So this is the RuneSlayer trading server. I'm gonna put the invite link on the description, on the pinned comment, so join it up. It's a real nice community. We just established middlemen and we're owning it together with the Man of Nowhere as of now. So what you need to do for trading right now, you just gotta look here. You just gotta look at the chat of people trading. So for example, get this guy's message, buying gold ore, gold bar for 55 gold. So this guy is buying gold ore for 55. This is actually a good price. So if I had gold, I just DM him, and look, this guy is selling 125 gold per a lucky ring. So like, it means that his lucky rings, his golds are 62.5 gold currency worth. So for example, this Justin guy is trading 2 gold bars. Let me DM him. I just DM'd him 50 gold for gold bar. So keep in mind, this is not that big of a low ball. Normally what you want to try doing is you just like create a value for a specific thing on your head, like inside your head, and always like ask to buy that specific item or like lower than the price that you think the thing has. So for example, if the gold bar has 60 gold currency value, buy it for 50 and sell it for 60. I'm not like, this is something like every one of you already knows, but like, don't be scared of offering people. So for example, this guy might be like knowledgeable, he might be greedy. I offer him, for example, 50 gold for his like gold orb. He might decline, but someone else might be okay for 40 gold. So after you check these discords for a long time, like at some point you become accustomed to the profiles that are easy to lowball or like sell stuff higher for. The one type of person you can sell most to is the person that is desperate for the item. If someone is desperate for a lucky ring,
then sell them a lucky ring. So do not sell this guy a vampire vial. He has 5k currency, but he's buying a vampire vial for 125.
This is lowballing. So if you have a vampire vial, you might think, oh, I have this, that's 300 gold. No, you can go ahead and sell that for 200 gold to someone else. I'm not gonna yap too much on that topic, because like, I'm sure you guys are like got the hang of it, of what I'm trying to say. And if you even have like a little bit of smartness inside you, which I know you do, because like you're watching me as a cultured RuneSlayer player. I'm not trying to like praise myself, like, but like, come on man. Look at these red eyes, bro. I'm a freaking vampire, bro. What I'm trying to say, let me tell you what I made My first two days of trading, I was shit. I was pure garbage at trading. I was not better than any one of you. I was worse than you guys. I was worse than the average player. But I wanted to trade because why? People were rich, and no way in hell are you ever gonna reach that wealth by just playing the game naturally, bro. There's just no way. So I decided to trade. It took me a few hours to get used to it, but then you get addicted to those chats, bro. You get addicted to those trade chats, and that's when you know you lost it, bro. You lost it. 40 hours pass, you're at 500 gold currency. There are losses and wins throughout the trading series. Like, you lose once, you win, then like every loss is an experience. This isn't like gambling, bro. It's up to your own skill. It's not luck. Luck is of course like included in trading, or like finding good like people that are desperate for the stuff you have. There's also a huge amount of skill or communication skills, stuff like that. I can assure you, this isn't communication skills that you would need in real life. This is communication skills that you need in Rune Slayer Discord trading, bro. Like, it might sound funny, but it's real. So for example, people are saying buying gold ore for 45 and they have 10 gold ore. Then you ask them, can I buy your gold for 45, 50? They say, hell nah, get the hell out of here. But then you say, but you sell, like, buy them for 45, why don't you sell them for 50? Then they respond, this is Rune Slayer trading, buddy. Each one of these methods can get you rich, but with different amount of times. If you find trading too difficult, just use the NOOB method. If you're rich, use the pay to win method. If you're too lazy to trade from scratch, just do the pro method. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. If you found like any of the methods helpful, please subscribe. I thank you all so much for the support that I've been receiving recently. It like hypes me up so much, bro. That's how I'm able to like post videos every single day. Basically keeps me going. And also I host many giveaways in both Discords, mine and the Rune Slayer trading, so join both of them. And yeah, just like and subscribe, support me, and also comment your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.